Hey everybody, welcome back to Nier Automata, and as I said before, we will be focusing mostly on the story this episode. Tanning agent. What would androids need a tanning agent? There's usually a guy back there. I never have 100% of this game. I am planning on doing it eventually, but
The
I'll
bedrock
probably
here was
just...
bombed out in the last war. Looks like the whole city is starting to sink as a result.
Thanks for the help. I'm glad I repaired you. It's kind of a gamble whether you're going to get something good when you do the retrieve, and I'm pretty sure it overrides whenever you get a new one. But as I was saying, I am planning on doing 100% run at some point, and what I'll probably do is just do it on my own, and I can put in some like highlights. What is happening? Change my freaking... Okay, I know what's going on here. There we go. Changed my pod so I wasn't shooting anything. That's why I was getting confused. Like I should be attacking it, but nothing's happening. Then I can make like an appendix video. Oh, that was fun. And add in stuff that was missing before. My biggest regret is the whole Emil side quest. I spent time doing that and got frickin' locked out of it. So... I might do that in my own playthrough and then record it. Add it in. Got some bonus video. But it might not be for a while. Can I make it? Yeah, I can make it. Whoops. Okay, I didn't make it there. Got lucky the first time, but not the second time.
Target missile sighted.
Is that what we need to protect?
Let's take him out already so I can be home in time for dinner and a bath.
Androids don't need to bathe. As long as you perform regular cleaning and maintenance, bathing is unnecessary.
Yeah, but come on, 2B. It still feels good.
Bathing is just what I call putting rubbing alcohol on a toothpick. Getting out the dust from the hard-to-reach area.
I think that's the last of the machines.
2B, 9S, come in.
Commander?
Emergency orders incoming. The carrier ship that was sent to resupply has come under attack. It's currently being engaged by a swarm of machines. I've asked all Yorha troops in the city ruins for assistance, and I'll need you to provide backup as well. I'm sending flight units and coordinates now. Good luck. Out.
You see? Total slave driver. Whoopsh.
If she didn't order others around, what kind of leader would she be?
If you say so.
Whoopsh, whoopsh. It's always nice to have one of these little shooter areas. Kind of mixed it up like with the hacking game. I like it when the gameplay gets mixed up from the normal genre. And the fighting is pretty good in this game. All Platinum games have pretty good fighting. Sucks that I've heard reviews for the newest one, Babylon's Fall, doesn't seem that good. It was their first like live service game, which I'm not a big fan of. It's kind of like Fortnite where they have seasons or whatever. And I mean, if you're planning, I have mixed feelings about it. If you have like plans from the beginning of what you're gonna do, and you don't just milk it and milk it and milk it and milk it, then yeah, I think that you're kind of like, here's what's gonna happen. If you're on board, you're on board. If not, then you're not. Instead of just making, oh, this is actually season 1, and we won't have. We'll have more seasons to come, and you'll have to pay an undisclosed price for them. Which I don't think Babylon's Fall is doing that necessarily. But I don't know. I probably should just stop talking about it because I haven't read too much about it. But that's the newest Platinum game. Jeez. I should just focus on my shooting.
Attention, this is Carrier Blue Ridge 2. Requesting support from any friendly units in range. We've come under heavy fire from the enemy. Our escort ship has taken damage and is unable to engage. We're currently resisting with all remaining support fighters, but we can't hold them off for long. I repeat, this is Carrier Blue Ridge 2. We need immediate backup from any available android forces.
I'm picking up a large-scale enemy inbound. Looks to be 2.8 clicks southwest of us.
Fighting this last time. I probably did.
Enemy aerial unit destroyed. Reverting back to area recon.
Wait, I'm still picking up a large enemy presence.
Didn't I kill that already?
What on? If it's that big, we should be able to see it.
Okay, yeah, that happened before. It was basically just the mini boss before the big boss.
Well, that's new.
Is that a machine?
It's freaking huge. Crap! It's blocking close-range attacks with EMP blasts. We've got to find another way to damage it.
Operator 210 to 9S. Command has decided to stage a direct satellite laser strike on the hostile. We need you to destroy the enemy EMP generator so we can lock onto the target.
EMP generator?
Sending the coordinates to your map now.
EMP generator target confirmed. Marking on map. Proposal. Destroy the generator quickly.
We really made a Death Star mistake with placing that EMP generator. I mean, it's even more obvious and less protected than the tiny hole in the Death Star.
Enemy data obtained from command.
Go ahead.
The only known record of this machine lifeform is a lone sighting 320 years ago. Upon reaching land, the unit unleashed a devastating electromagnetic wave attack. All resistance fighters in the vicinity were annihilated.
So basically, if this thing reaches land, we're screwed.
Affirmative.
It's kind of hard to keep up, as you may have seen, with the hours and hours of gameplay I've had in these kind of games. Oh, you can hack them. Okay. It's saying you can't specifically. It gives you the option. Yeah, most of the plot is just kind of a futility of war story, but I mostly just like the themes, the artificial intelligence. If you like the story of these games, and if you're watching this, I imagine you probably do, then I would recommend Raised by Wolves, the sci-fi series on HBO Max, which it gets pretty weird. And at the point where you think it might not be weird and it starts getting answers, it just gets even more weird, which, if that sounds
Confirmed
good to you,
elimination
then
of
you'll enjoy it.
electromagnetic interference. Stand by for incoming satellite laser strike.
Oh, come on! It's got an electromagnetic barrier over its whole body?
Didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
Having trouble over there?
Are you Yorha?
Hunter Squadron deploying out of North 12C Defense HQ. I'm the commanding officer, 4B. Don't worry, we'll take it from here.
4B, that's like double 2B.
2B, let's leave this area to the reinforcements. I have an idea. You and I should meet up at the spot I just marked.
We've got mortars lining the shoreline here. All the EMP shielding in the world won't help against close-range mortar fire.
Got it.
I'll help aim.
Gotta use the old-fashioned infantry.
This thing's armor is too thick. We need more firepower.
2B, let's try for a more direct approach.
Direct? Oh, right.
That's right. Lay down some fire in its stupid mouth.
But as we all know, that didn't work. Just made it mad.
Tubi! We gotta bail, Tubi. This is bad.
Are you all right, Tubi?
That enormous
The
machine
scales
is
with
an
us.
ancient weapon. It was designed to help annihilate the androids, but it wound up going out of control. I was part of the machine's network when it happened, so I remember it. The moment it reached land, it went berserk and began attacking everything in sight. No one could figure out how to stop it. They eventually marooned it deep in the ocean, but it seems to be searching for a way back. Huh.
Hey, 2B, I think I have another idea. You keep that thing right where it is, okay?
What?
Please, 2B, this is gonna work.
I'm gonna hack it.
I'm going to see if we can use those missiles back on the shore. But I need you to destroy the EMP unit on that thing's back. Otherwise, they're just going to go off course.
On.
That guy. What's your big idea, Nines? Obviously, it kind of screws up because you end up getting kidnapped after this.
Activate missile controls. Prepare to launch.
Missile controls engaged. Launch ability confirmed.
Fire!
I didn't think this would be so hard to control.
Alert. Obstacle ahead. A collision at this speed is not recommended.
Well aware, thank you.
Signal lost.
Organize a search and rescue party for the missing Yorha members at once.
To be. 9S. Don't die on me.
The child held sway over enormous strength.
But sadly, he was also a little bit broken. He spent his long days hurting those around him. He tried his best to be good and kind. But despite his efforts, things never seemed to turn out. They told him he was unwanted. They abandoned him in the deep, dark ocean. And from the cold at the bottom of the sea, he cried out, "Mother, Mother, Mother, Mother." But his voice never reached his mother.
So he lost his connection.
This is Tactical Support Unit Pod 042, assigned to 2B.
This is Tactical Support Unit Pod 153, assigned to 9S.
We pods often participate in the same battles. Exchanging our situational data would theoretically allow us to plan combat strategies in a more efficient manner. Proposal: data should be transferred regularly between Pod 042 and Pod 153.
Analysis. This idea is sound. Proposal accepted. Records will be organized in time for the next situational exchange.
Is this hacking space? How did I... find myself in a bizarre memory storage area stretching as far as I can see. It's a maze, a labyrinth, a massive interconnected network. I've never seen anything like it. Must have been created by the machines. So then, what am I doing here? I am 9S. That's all I can remember. Large portions of my memory may have been destroyed. What if I forget everything? My memories, myself, my... Okay, calm down. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Just follow the emergency manual and execute the memory recovery program. The recovery program begins to fill in the blanks in my memory. They drift back like missing letters filling in a word. The bunker, 2B's plan, the colossal machine life form, the last resort missile strike. Preservation mode was activated at the moment of the blast. It halted most of the safeties in the network had in place. Wait, it must have been that EMP blast. Hooked me up to the machine network somehow. It took a while, but the recovery program managed to restore most of my memory functions. However, I still can't establish a link to my body. Well, guess there's nothing else to do but examine the surrounding memory space. Looks like all the machines gathered and stored a lot of info in here. It all seems pretty random at first, but on closer inspection I learned how it's all connected. There are a variety of entities, such as data, or entries, such as data on human history and philosophy. But what's really strange are the records of machines stored next to those. In the politics category are records of the machine's own governmental endeavors. They tried all sorts of things, absolute monarchies, republics, democracies. And that wasn't all, they also engaged in other scholarly pursuits such as philosophy, mathematics, science, and social criticism. It's like the network was copying every possible human behavior and discipline. Almost as if... machines are imitating humans? Why would they do that? I dive deeper into the records. I can find no indication of the machines creating new cultures or values. They only imitate human behavior. The strange thing is, if a unit fails, it fails in exactly the same way the next time. For example, if a machine forms a dictatorship that eventually collapses, it won't try a new type of government, it just forms a new dictatorship. Or if it plants crops and they die, it just tries the same thing again. And again, and again, and again. They keep performing the same behaviors. They don't ever learn. When it comes to combat, the machines show overwhelming adaptive behavior and evolutionary speed. So why do they insist on imitating humanity? And more specifically, why do they imitate their failures? It's almost as if the objective is failure itself. I sense a change in the data, some kind of movement. I hone my perception and hold my breath. I hear something, a distant voice. I know. All androids. There's something there, something clearly intelligent. What the heck was that? Are they talking? I announce to all androids. The words shimmer into focus, the voice grows clear in my mind. It is Adam, a machine made in the image of a man. We machine life forms have evolved, he says. We made war, learned, grew, and thus gained a new consciousness. Indeed, it is as if a new form of existence has been born. Lies, nothing but lies from mere machines. Adam laughs. And yet you androids claim to be alive? How very odd. You are puppets who lack even your own free will. No, you're wrong. His words flow through me as if they were poured into my ear. How am I wrong, boy? We're... Perhaps you have a will after all, he chuckles. Perhaps you have desires. Now you see, boy, the true meaning of life is hatred. You're wrong. A vile hatred slumbers in the depths of your heart. You're wrong. The more you try to hide it, the more the darkness grows. Wrong, wrong, wrong. This must be Eve or Adam trying to infiltrate his consciousness. We were made to protect mankind. We're not the same as you machines. It's like this is the last one, unless things change. Or I have to backtrack. All who live are slaves to desire. Such internal appetites are what give our lives meaning. Some seek beauty, others serenity. For me, hatred is the... I'm not like that. Ha ha ha, oh yes you are. You do not trust anything. You want to destroy everything. You have lost hope in everything. You want to obtain everything. You want to be loved by all. You're thinking about how much you want to blank to be, aren't you? Reality stained by lies. Stop it. Hatred pouring into you. You're wrong, damn you. Overflowing desire. I'm not like you. Your true self. We're not the same. Stop it. It's not my fault, okay? Damn it, stop it. Help me.
Each of the machines treated their treasures with great care. One treasured family above all else. Another treasured its older sibling. Another treasured its own beauty. But one more machine treasured something unique above all else. Hate.
Is this death? So dark, so cold.
Nines! Nines.
2B.
Come on. Let's go home.
Proposal. Engage memory core diagnostics.
Yeah.
A single reply is sufficient for acknowledgement.
Fine.
Memory core diagnostics complete. No issues detected.
Good.
Proposal. Engage visual sensor diagnostics.
You got it.
I guess it just unlocked because there was nothing there before. There we go.
Visual sensor diagnostics complete. No issues detected. All checks complete.
Took long enough. Don't you think it's overkill to perform a full data overhaul?
Unit 9S was seized by the enemy and placed in a non-controlled state for an extended period of time. There is a high probability of corruption by an enemy logic virus.
All right. Cram it. Anyway, I just gotta sync up with the bunker server and then I'm out of here, right? Huh? What was that?
Unknown.
Halt the data sync.
Alert. Data synchronization is mandatory for all Yorha units.
Yeah, I know that, but we just got some kind of weird noise. Halt the data sync for 2B as well.
Affirmative.
Let's figure out where that noise came from. Just to be sure, you know? Open a port to the server. No time to examine everything. Better stick to the main data nodes.
Detected. Yorha unit storage records.
12D lost, 11B lost, 12H lost, 11B lost, 12H lost. There's two 12H's and two 11B's. I guess they have multiple of each. Wonder what the no and yes means.
What's the point of all this heavy security? All the black box data has been deleted, but it looks like everything else is here.
Detected. Access log to Council of Humanity's lunar server.
Purified water and paramaterials.
What's a barrier doing here? Looks like records for supplies shipped to the moon. Strange. There were a ton of empty containers. That's weird. Why would they do that? Huh? A new port just opened.
Guess I should have been going the other way.
Detected. Council of Humanity and Project Yorha Records Index. Alert. We are not authorized to access this data.
Man, this stuff is all wrong. I need to check this out too.
They're weaponizing their security.
An attack barrier? Really? Why the heck would they install one of those in this server?
Note that these documents are classified Level S confidential and are not to be disclosed to any persons affiliated with Yorha aside from the commander. Index, Project Yorha Outline, Yorha Forces, Yorha Unit Combat System, Bunker Administration, Chain of Command, Council of Humanity Development Department. Backdoor. Support units. Black box. Resistance Communications Network. Permission is to be received from the designated parties responsible for each entry prior to viewing.
Let's see. Looks like info about how the Council of Humanity was formed as part of Project Yorha. Wait, isn't that backwards?
After a long period of battles and adventures, the prophets spoke. Oh, grant me the mercy of the land. Oh, grant me the joy of the heavens. Release me from my yoke of iron. Thus shall our souls be.
What was that? Crap! Did they find me?
Negative. Emergency backup request from 2B.
Close the server connection and activate my body.
Affirmative.
Ah, 9S.
Operator? What happened?
We recently detected large numbers of machine life forms throughout the factory area. We received a support request from 2B soon thereafter, but have been unable to respond due to poor reception.
All right, I'll try to gain access from the main terminal.
Okay, so now what happens is the 2B's inside doing the section with the "We have become gods" or whatever. Become as gods, they keep chanting. So, and then remember 9S hacked into the factory as one of the robots. So, right now I'm going to go ahead and save it here, and we'll call it for this episode, and we'll leave off. Next time might be the ending of this chapter, but could be 2 more, but it should end next week. And we'll have a new adventure game tomorrow, and if you missed the VR showcase last night, you can check it on Saturday. So hope everyone's having a good week and heading into the weekend, and we will see you tomorrow with a new adventure game. Bye bye.